I never say going into week 2, no matter who the team is, that it's a must-win game. But this is that one time where this is absolutely a must-win game. Now, even if Dallas comes into the Link and they beat the Eagles, the season's not over. I get all that. It's just 0-2. Teams overcome 0-2, win their division, go to the conference finals, and even can go to the Super Bowl and win it, a la what the Patriots did last year. But here's the thing. This is a situation where you can stake claim and get proper attention back. Because I'm tired of hearing all the doubt in this team. I really am. Because I honestly see something very, very special in this team. Any number of things can go wrong. Any number of level of underperformance and underachieving can happen. Absolutely, this team could be a 7-win team like some people are saying it is. And I'll be just as disappointed as the next Eagles fan if and when they become a 7 or less win team. But all the negativity that is taken out of that Atlanta Falcons game last Monday, and I'm just like, did anyone notice stuff that was borderline amazing that the Eagles did? The ability to come back in a game where you basically negated the running game and the defense gave up any sort of respect for the run and was zoning to shut down the passing, and yet still in that third and fourth quarter, 3 touchdowns just like that, including that second touchdown drive that went 140-something total yards due to the Eagles committing 4 penalties on 1 touchdown drive. I don't care who you are, what you say, or how much or how little you understand the game of football. That was one of the most single impressive touchdown drives that you could have ever seen. Teams that aren't special don't get a touchdown on a drive like that. This Eagles team is special. What Chip Kelly's doing is special. What Billy Davis is doing is something that needs to be cleared up, and I fully am with you guys because I'm wearing thin on that motherfucker. Because this game last Monday came down to stupid penalties and dumb-ass coverage. Specifically on that 3rd and 14 that Atlanta is negating possession. They were running a little draw play just to get a few yards so their punter's not kicking out of the back of the end zone. And even during go back and watch my live show, because I said, when I looked at the play, I said, why are the linebackers 15 yards off the line of scrimmage when it's very apparent that they're going to run a draw play and just hand over possession to the Eagles? They're not going to risk passing and throwing an interception there. It's 3rd and 14. Oh well, we'll punt it and hopefully we stop the Eagles on defense. But what happens? A little draw play. Billy Davis has the worst defensive package schemed up. No one in the box other than 4 rushers on the defensive line. No one blitzing, no nothing. Everyone is lined back 15 yards plus. First down, 16-yard rush. Little loop around right up the right side. 16 yards, first down, 3 more points gotten on that drive, and that was the difference in the game. Stuff like that can be corrected. And frankly, the Eagles completely took over that game. Completely. It was dumbass penalties and shit coverage packages that completely lost that game. Because that team was fucking firing. Sproles was beasting all over that field. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see what he's going to do to this defensive secondary. What the fuck is Dallas going to do without Skandrick on the field to shut down Sproles? What the fuck are they going to do? The only thing that can shut that down is if I make a video right after this game and I say, God damn it, I can't believe Sproles only got the ball thrown to him 2 times. I can't believe the running backs only got the ball 20 times just like in Atlanta. I can't believe the Eagles passed the ball 60 fucking times like what you saw in Washington last year with Nick Foles. Chip Kelly has to get his fucking game plan secure because, frankly, he has all the right plans to get shit done. He's got to just do the right things at the right time. And Billy Davis, you got to learn to be a defensive coordinator. I have no hope for you, but my God, players just need to run audibles and take over instinctually. And someone like Kiko Alonso needs to say, like, you know what? Lining up 15 yards off the line of scrimmage ain't going to cut it when Atlanta's probably going to run a draw play here. I'm fucking moving up at least 5 yards. And Maxwell. Oh, Byron Maxwell. And the people overreacting to him, all I got to say is, let me see a second bad game out of him. Because frankly, I've seen guys, even guys like Ronnie Lott, have bad games and give up multiple touchdowns on him. Yeah, what Julio Jones did to him was fucking ill. I get all that. But you know what? That was one game that we saw this guy. And frankly, a lot of people are upset that he was kind of laughing. I don't know. Maybe he saw it as, you know what? I had a bad game. I had a bad game. Name one player in the game that plays years on end and doesn't have a bad game. He knows he had a bad game. There's no way he doesn't know that he had a bad game. He was watching Julio Jones back of his jersey the entire game. Of course he fucking knows. This is a must-win game. Losing to a team like again, if you see Byron Maxwell get done dirty the same way Julio Jones did him, if you see Cole Beasley do what Julio Jones did to Byron Maxwell, you see that again this week, I'll be with all of you that are doubting this team. I'll be right there with you. But I mean, like Terrence Williams and Cole Beasley, like, you can't shut them down? If you can't shut them down, what are you going to do when you face Megatron? What are you going to do when you face Tom Brady? What are you going to do when you face Drew Brees? Those guys will pick you apart. So anyway, this is a must-win as far as gaining any sort of respect that the odds makers have, putting this as one of the top tier Super Bowl contenders. This is a game of justification. It's time to justify this team. Justify the hype. Justify all the talk. Justify the talent that was acquired in the offseason. Because I'm sorry, having a much weaker than last year Cowboys team come into the Link and beat your ass, unacceptable. Unacceptable. But at the same time, I've been there before. I've had games that it's like, oh, there's no way. Like, I remember 2 years ago, Eagles had, it was like a 5-game winning streak, and they won 7 out of their last 8 games with 1 loss to the Minnesota Vikings, and that was after Adrian Peterson went out. No, Adrian Peterson, no problem. The Vikings killed us. Vikings killed us. The game was over with like 8 minutes left in the third quarter. So shit happens, and any given Sunday exists for a reason. But you know what? If this team has pride, and if this team has a potential championship edge in them, they'll kick the ever-loving shit out of this Dallas team. Because they should, and they have the pieces to do it. Romo Witten can only do so much damage. And yes, I am fearful of that because I've seen Witten do this team dirty ever since he's been in the league. And Romo is a good quarterback no matter what you say and all the choking he's done. He's a good quarterback. In fact, I put him as one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the game right now. Yeah, I fucking said it. But without Dez Bryant, he's just another guy there on the field. Shut him down. Get the pressure on him. Tired of hearing about this, oh, this greatest offensive line in the history of the game in Dallas. Oh, fucking embarrass those boys. Fucking embarrass them. Get 6+ sacks on Romo. Let's shut the talk up about the Cowboys. You gotta win. You gotta win. There's no other option. You have to win. And if you don't, people like me will lose faith in you after 2 weeks. Absolutely. Because again, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, there's no way they're going to win the FCs. Because yeah, they could. Because Dallas could catch any number of losses while Bryant's out. That's their ultimate weapon. Ultimate. And it's looking like he's going to be more near 8 to 10 weeks that he's going to miss. You got to win. There's no question about it. You just got to win. I'm tired of having doubt in my mind over games like this where I see my team is a lot more stacked than the other team on paper. And then going, oh, well, they lost. I should have saw this coming. I'm tired of fucking thinking that as a forethought. I want to see a 21-plus point route. That's what I want to see. I want to see the game be out of reach in the fourth quarter and then get 2 more touchdowns on top of that. Stake your fucking claim, get some attention. Because frankly, squeaking out a win, that's not going to impress anyone. As well as losing, that sure is fucking going to impress anyone. Because like I said, I can take an ounce of impression after losing that game in Atlanta. Because at least Atlanta was playing with a mostly full deck. It's not like, you know, Julio Jones was out. Fuck it, it's fucking Dallas week in Philadelphia, man. I'm tired of having doubt. Prove everyone wrong that is doubt in this team. Have Bradford put up over 400. Have DeMarco Murray show them what it's like to have meat left on the bone in Dallas. Show all those fans and all those players that were talking about how DeMarco left work still left to be done on the field. Shove it right up their fucking ass, DeMarco. Right up their fucking ass. Just get it done. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. That is all.